All right. It's been a couple weeks, and went ahead and tested the sugar run. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So let's take a look at it. Switch this camera around and poured it in here, and it is pretty much finished right there. I'm gonna go ahead and run this because it has been, like I say, a couple weeks trying to get this going in the cold weather. All right, let me get this set up and started. All right, so I went ahead and tested this. As you see, it looks like it's ready to run. So let me go ahead and get this poured in. Ah, careful lifting these things. And this is just, it started out to be a sugar wash. Then I poured some, it looked like it was stalling, so I poured some apple juice in it to get it some nutrients, to get it started again. And then I think realized that part of it was the weather wasn't helping, because of course we were in December right now, so I think we'll be a little careful on getting all the yeast in there. Leave the rest of that junk down in the bottom and pour that out. Let's get this other one going in here, and I'm sure I'm out of camera, but oh well. You guys can hear me talking, right? All right. This thing. There we go. So I have 10 gallons in here. Gonna run. According to the gravity meter, it says it's ready. So I've been running a aquarium heater on it, a little stick, and just running it back and forth every week, changing it to the other 5-gallon carboy here. So, but it looks like it's finally ready to go. Maybe we'll have a little Christmas cheer here. That's probably enough. That, all right. Get this thing lit. And I know the camera, let me see if I can adjust the camera down a little bit. Knock the wind out of you. All right, let's turn this on. See if we can blow ourselves up. We're closed, so let's open it a little bit. There we go. And get some heat on here. All right, let's let this heat up a little bit. All right, we got the still set up. Let me turn it around the other way so you can see it. There we go. So we're set up. It's heating up. Let me see if I can focus in on that temperature. We're getting a little bit of temperature, almost 100 degrees on there. So definitely wanted to start putting this together. Got my recycle water bin here, which I need to put water in, and my wine barrel that I like to use to have it drip onto. All right, let me keep her going here. All right, we are hitting about 150. I got my stick out here, and let's turn you around, see if you can see that. And so it's starting to drip right there. Now, temperature, zero in on that. We're just hitting 150. So, all right, once we get the acetone out of the way, I like to get about a quarter jar of that, and then it starts to, you can smell the alcohol and the acetone difference. So once we get that done, we'll start putting it into the parrot. It is definitely flowing. We got quite the, so we're getting our acetone out there. It's still, it could be an alcohol, but we'll catch a little more just to make sure. We came right up to temperature. I turned down the flame a little bit because it shot right up right after it hit 150. It just took off, so definitely came up to temperature. So we'll catch a little more of this and then I will switch over to the Parrot here on that. All right, I went ahead and switched over to the Parrot. Let's see if I can get that into screen there. And well, let me just flip you around here. Let's get this. So I switched over. It's flowing pretty good out of the tube. We're gonna have to get some ice, but yeah, I'm close to 200. I caught about, let's see, get this down here. Where's the measure? And there's about 1 cup in there. The heads or 4 shots, whatever you want to call it, the bad stuff. So we'll start catching it in the Parrot, but we do need to get some ice jugs out of here. Dropping all my cookies I got from the grandkids for school. So let's put this in there. Get our first block going in there. That ought to cool down the water a little bit. We'll go from there. All right, we're starting to come out of the Parrot, and we are at, come on, autofocus, 130, I would say. So 130 proof, not too bad. And we'll keep on going. We're just above 200 there. I turned down the heat a little bit. We'll get it going. We got our ice jugs in the water on there. We'll just keep it going from here. And see how many jars we get. Hopefully hopefully I'll get at least 1.5 gallons. All right, we're about at first jar. Still coming out at 130. Let me have you take a look here. And so, turn autofocus. There, 130. Come on, focus in. I don't know what the trick is to this thing. There we go. So 130. So getting close. I'll go ahead and swap this out. But there's our first jar. And we're running over here. About 190 on that. Just above 200. So we're doing good. You guys want to see the flame down here? I don't know if I can get a shot of the flame under there. I got it turned down fairly low, so it's staying steady on that. And we'll change the jar out here. All right, let's go ahead and change this out. It's probably full enough. On that, let's get the second one going. This is a 130 jar. That. Bubbles! Oh, about a 2 count, so it works out to about 130. So we'll put this as number 1 jar out aside, and we'll definitely keep the rest. Yeah, let me turn you guys off. You don't need to see me walking around here. Alright, we got another full jar here. We are coming out at, and I know you probably can't see it from there, it looks like we're about 120. Jar's full. Out. We are still running about 200, so doing pretty good. So second jar, and I think I'm going to put them all in I got a couple of half-gallon things. I'm going to start putting them in over here. Let's see. This. Put it in here. See if I can borrow this real quick. Oop. I'm trying to not make a mess. Gotta get that lined up perfect. That's why I had this on there. Let's put this in here. I would do it straight into this jar, but it doesn't fit underneath the Parrot. extension there. I tried it off camera, and so we'll just pour it in here as we go. That'll work. Put this back on here. So it goes in there nice and neat, and we're good to go. All right, we're about to swap out the third jar here. Thought what's that bug doing here? Thought I'd let you see where we're at around. So we are running about 110. Their third jar, it's almost full. And we're running about 200 on there. I put a paper towel in the top of this. It catches a little bit of stuff that you don't see in the jar, but the paper towel sure shows it. I don't know what that icky stuff is, but we're catching it in the paper towel. All right, let's change this out. And actually, by I mean changing it out, I mean let's pour it into the jug. Fill up our jug here. Get this changed over, but we'll change out the jar. Borrow this. Seems to be a problem, but yeah, that's a catch thing. So, once this is full, that's a good half gallon. We're almost there. We'll put a little more in there. Looking good. Let me start a new paper towel. There we go. But yeah, that caught. I mean, that's a little bit of, I don't know what it is, but definitely, it's cleaner now. I just wanted to show this. So the proof has changed a little bit, so it's about 98, 95, somewhere in there. So it's definitely going down a little bit, but we're still pumping out pretty good, still coming out. We're about 200. Yeah, if I can get it to focus, there we go on that. So just wanted to show where we're at. We got about 3/4 of a gallon. We're working on our, say, the fourth jar right here, and chugging along. All right, here is jar 4. We're at, I would say, 90 proof. There, it's just below 90. So let's change this out. Get that in there. There's our fourth jar right there. I'll put it in my jug. Go on there. We're still about 200. We're staying level at 200, but yeah, the proof is slowly dropping as we go. Keep on going and go from there. All right, we got about a half a jar. 5? 4? No, 5. Here, let me show you where we're at. Let me turn this around. So about a half there. We are running just, come on, autofocus. No, it keeps doing that. There we go. So we're just below 80 proof. Thing running a little above 200 there. So that's where we're at. So we are definitely getting down there. We'll probably run it about 60 or so, maybe one more jar, and then I'll probably call it a day on this, but I wanted to show you where we're at. All right, there we go. So we are another full jar here. We'll swap this out. We are just at, let's see, where are we at? Still in the 70s, so this will probably be last jar. It still looks pretty good, but we'll go ahead and run this and this last one, see what it looks like. If I start getting a lot of oils in here and stuff, I tend to back off. Doesn't look too bad, so we'll run another jar and see. This, I think we got a 5, so this is the 5th quart, so this will be the 6th quart on there. So yeah, all right. So we're winding down. We're about 3/4 full, probably the last jar. It is on autofocus. It always does it to me. It's about 60 proof, so that's usually about where I stop it. It's right there. So, yeah, we're gonna let this run out. And don't forget to subscribe. I need subscribers. We need to hit our 1,000 subscriber mark here pretty quick. So yeah, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and keep on putting these videos out. But yeah, we're just winding down here. All right, thank you for watching. We'll keep on putting these out. All right, we got our last jar right here. We are at, well, let's see, where are we at? So we're about 58 because we're running. I just threw this jar in here so I didn't make a mess. But so yeah, I got about 1.5 gallons altogether on that, and that's the end of the video. Please subscribe, and everybody have a Merry Christmas.